Hi! I'm gonna be doing a very short review of Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. Well, Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. It was a good book, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. I watched a few other reviews of this book on some other book reviewing channels. One of them summed it up like perfectly. The main character, Greg, he's kind of jaded and he doesn't really have any empathy for Rachel, the girl who has leukemia. He explains that a lot in the book about how this isn't like a romanticized like cancer story, like I guess The Fault in Our Stars is. But I think that this book like kind of like went really far on the side of like he basically didn't feel anything for Rachel. He was like forced to be her friend. They could have focused less on like the romantic aspect of his relationship with Rachel, but like tried to show his friendship with her. Just because you're not romantic with someone doesn't mean that you can't have a friendly relationship. Relationship doesn't equal romance. I think that like it was kind of too far on the spectrum of he didn't really care about her until it was like too late. That's when he realized that like he was being kind of crappy. Some of the jokes were funny, like most of them were, but some of them like were just kind of like repetitive. Like he made a lot of jokes about barf, like alien barf, and he would go into like detail about it for like a page. I liked that it wasn't like your average teen cliche romance book trying to romanticize disease. I wish that they could have shown Greg having more empathy for Rachel and like trying to have a real genuine friendship with her. I think that they were trying to focus too hard on not making it a romantic book that it just kind of became a little bit much. And also because of the lack of feelings that he had for Rachel, I really didn't get to know anything about her. When he hung out with her, he talked about himself. And maybe that was the point of the book and I was missing it. Well, when Rachel meets her demise or whatever, I really didn't feel anything. I didn't really feel anything for any of the characters because I didn't really know anything about them, because the way that we would have known anything about them was through Greg, but Greg didn't try to know anything about them. So how was I supposed to grow like an attachment to these characters and feel something for them? I couldn't. When the book was over, I was just like, whatever. And I was like, well, that was a good read. Usually at the end of books, I'm crying. Like The Fault in Our Stars, that book, it was a good book, but like it wasn't even like high up there on like my list, but I still cried at the end of that one. Every single time that I see the preview for A Dog's Purpose, the preview, a 2-minute preview, I start sobbing. So tell me why I spent over a day reading this book that's over 300 pages and I didn't shed a tear and I didn't feel anything. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying I could have felt more. And that's it. Thanks for watching my kind of review, kind of rant.